Greetings, my dear fellow men and women of Netzlichek. We have lived in a world, a government for too long that has not allowed its citizens to reach their full potential that they really are. However, a change in government has brought the right leader to help each and every one of you. 5 years ago, this democratic nation fell apart. We suffered a Great Depression and left thousands hungry and on the streets to fend for themselves. As a democracy, we called ourselves equal, implying that we would leave no one behind. However, it was ironic because we did all of these things and got into a debt that the nation could not handle. Our nation was bankrupt, and then we had the epiphany that Netzlichek needed a new system, a new belief to solve the problem. My friends, I urge all of you to recognize our country's problem before it gets too late. Many of my colleagues and advisors attribute some of our war's deficit to the Civil War. However, I must remind you that although this war was a non-violent war for the most part, I must remind you that the Civil War was non-violent for the most part because poor people stopped paying their taxes and the rich stopped allowing the lower class to live on farmland. Although this issue played a large part in our country's fall until bankruptcy, we must recognize other problems and the trigger. This is why my fellow Netzians, I urge you, and we must recognize the problem, which was in the Rovker people. Ever since those non-Christians began residing in our country, they have brought nothing but trouble. Water shortages have become common, and it is difficult to get 1 hour of consistent electricity in our country. Clearly, these 1.3 million people have become a necessity to our society and must be taken care of in the correct manner. Our capacity for these individuals does not exist, so we must find a simple solution to the problem. For now, I have set up a separate sect for which all the Rovkers will reside. They will be moved, and this area will be under full security to watch and make sure that all Netzians have the security that they need to succeed and maintain good financial success. My fellow comrades, it is time for you to pledge your allegiance to me and my governmental system so that we can join together to form a perfect nation. Your trust and loyalty guarantees all of us a brighter future. Women of all ages, I guarantee your rights. Chivalry shall be outlawed, and we shall bring earth the qualities of a true and prosperous nation. Taxes shall be lowered, and the relationship between the rich and the poor shall be at its best, and equality will be at the best that I can bring it to. Taxes shall be lowered, as I just stated. With your devotion to the country and to Powell, myself, we shall be the best nation that ever existed. The time is now. Your devotion is needed. Join me as we gain individual rights, create a booming economy, and set up the greatest empire to have ever been of existence on planet Earth. Thank you.